Hello and good evening to everyone. This is Joanna and I am back. I made a recording this morning for my mail haul, so this is this evening and I am back, and I went out and ran some errands. I had to go to Walmart and I stopped in Ulta. It was not a place on my list, and I also went to Target. I was supposed to go into Target to look for the Lemon Comet in the yellow plastic container. I have not seen that in a while, and I had so much of it that I hadn't had to buy it for the last few years because my cleaning products, things like that, I tend to buy several at one time. I don't buy in bulk like they sell at Sam's or Costco or anything like that because I don't have any of those cards, but I do tend to buy a lot of cleaning products so that I can go a couple of years before I have to buy any more. But what I wanted to share with you was some of the things I got today. Now, I went out and I ran some errands. I had to pay a couple of bills. And I went into Walmart for something that I actually needed, which I won't show on here. It was one of my little lady products. But I did pick up a few other things. And one thing at Ulta that I wasn't supposed to get. Also, I know this morning, I didn't mention it, but if anyone wanted to know, I had on this shade from Zoya called Marnie. Excuse me. And I like this as like just a plain brown shade. I was gonna stamp over this in my white polish, my white pearl, but I didn't. But anytime I don't know what I want to do or I don't have time to do anything, I will usually just slap on something I've done before, and you guys have seen this look. I probably had it on a few days in a video or so back. But I want to try some new things with a lot of the new polishes that I got. I just haven't done that yet. So I will begin and show you guys what I got. One of the first things I picked up, and this is like a food item. I went into Target, like I said, but what I also got were some food items, and I saw this, and this is a new coffee creamer called Mexican Chocolate Style. I don't know if I've ever had Mexican chocolate. I'm pretty certain that I haven't. But I am a sucker for new creamers. I didn't like coffee. There was a little story behind that, and I probably never told it, but to make a long story short, I never drank coffee until July of 2002, of all the times to start drinking a hot beverage in the summer. It was because at that time I was taking a class and working full-time. I was in an algebra class, and I wanted to stay awake to be able to study after work because I had it arranged so that I was off the day after my classes so I could study. And in order to stay awake, I started drinking coffee. Because of that, I started liking certain ones, and I ended up liking one at Kitchens, and then I just developed an acquired taste for coffee. So I'm not an avid coffee drinker. I'm a tea drinker, so I could talk a lot about tea. I recognize certain tastes in tea, certain coffees I don't, but I am a sucker for coffee creamer. So I wanted to get this. I have not tried it yet. It's unopened, but if anyone wants to know when I open it up, which will be in the morning, I will let you know how it is. The next item, I got two of these, one for me and one as a gift. And as you know, I've been speaking of making a pumpkin gift for my friend. I gave her one of these a couple of seasons back, and she told me a funny story that she thought that it was coffee creamer, and she was putting it in her coffee, and she said that she didn't know that it was one of these little things where you just mix up the water. I consider these doctored up hot chocolate, and people who drink coffee probably consider these as a doctored up, beverage. It's not a strong beverage, but these are very good. So I got her another one of these. And then I just got myself some regular coffee because these were like $3.53. And I have a lot of flavored coffees and some decaf, but no regular. So the next things that I got were from Walmart, but I forgot about this polish I got from Target. This is one of the Carrie Underwood colors, and this is the glitter one called Lips Are Dripping Honey. I just thought this was really pretty. I don't know how I'm going to use this yet or what it is that I intend to do with it. There was a silver one too. I forgot the name of it, but I didn't get it, and I believe this is the only one of these I have. I know a while back I said I wanted all of the colors in that line, but I ended up not getting them. So the things that I got from Walmart were, I got another bottle of this Dury Rejuvicoat because I have one opened, one unopened, and then this will give me two unopened. And I was going to get 3 or 4. The store only had like maybe 5 or 6, but I ended up getting one, and I'm glad I did because it was $9.94. I'm used to getting this offline. Like I said, it was $8.50 on ninjapolish.com. my orders were big enough so that there was no shipping. It's also on eBay, and I know that, you know, that still probably will total the same thing when you count all the things you're buying, but in my head I'd rather pay the $8.50. Now they do sell this at Blondie's where I go to, but it's $15 there, and I don't want to pay $15 unless I absolutely have to. So I do intend to go back if they have any left during my next pay, and I may pick up 3 or 2. But other than that, I'll probably continue to order that offline. The next thing that I got was this bottle of polish by Sally Hansen Extreme Wear, and I didn't know at the time that this was one of the newer, I don't know, formula bottle, what I should say, but it's the one with the long X, and I believe this is called Galaxy Green. That's what I thought I saw in the store. I don't know. But I don't think I have this one. I know I have one that I like to put over the perfect pairing, but I don't think this is it. And I just thought it was pretty, so I figured I'd try it out. And the last of the things that I got from Walmart was I got me 3 more of these placemats. Now, before, when these would ring up, or they were supposed to be $2, they all rung up at 98 cents the last time I bought some. I have given a few away and sent off some for gifts. And they're just the vinyl placemats. So 1 of these, I'm sorry, rung up at $2, and the other 2 rung up at 94 cents, which was fine by me. But this one here that I have just has the Live, Laugh, and Love logo on it. And this is what they look like on the back. So I could actually turn this over. And then the next one I got is another one of these coffee ones. I had 2 of these, and I gave one away to a fellow subscriber and someone I watch here on YouTube. I don't know if she ever showed y'all this, but it looked like this. And I just like to put these at my area on the table when I'm doing nail art. And this is what the back of it looks like. This one doesn't have anything on the back of it like the first one. And the first one is a little bit thicker, so that might have been the one that rang up as $2. And I just thought this was cute because of the coffee. Even though I wasn't drinking coffee at the time, I like things that had coffee or tea on them. So that is these. Now, if I didn't say, or I'll just touch a little bit more on these, like I said, I put these at my table for nail art, and everybody that I have given these to, I always send a little message along that they are cute, but they are not nail polish remover resistant. I have laid them down like this, and then when I would spill the remover, it would damage the picture. So I figure I'll just keep them like this, but they're just a nice little thing to have at your area when you're doing your nails. And actually, where I got this idea from wasn't from, like, say, another person or female that does their nails. It was actually at the job that I had last year. They had given away the Apple placemat for bingo prize, and the resident that had it had promised it to a dietary staff member. But when I saw it, I just asked where that came from, because it was the perfect material for what I wanted to put at my table to do, you know, nail care and nail art or whatever. And he told me that he got it from Activities, and she told me she got them from Walmart. I never thought to ever go to Walmart until now, so I've just been passing this little tidbit of information along to whoever cares to listen. So the last thing that I believe I got, I will show you, and it was from Ulta, where I was not supposed to go. I got the Vice 3 palette. Yay! Now, this one I think I'm going to hold off for my daughter's Christmas gift. She might see this, she might not, but she probably already knows about it. I went to Ulta, and they had these out. They had maybe like 5 or 6 of them with no display one, and I asked if they had a display one. She told me to go ahead and open one up, so the one I opened I bought. Now, here's the odd thing with this. I have been calling Sephora over and over asking when they're going to have the Vice 3 palette in the store. They told me days ago, yesterday and the day before, it's in the store. They can't sell it yet. Now, last year, I believe they sold them September the 26th, so I don't know if that's what they're going to do. But then they had a pre-sale. I could pay for it earlier in the month, which I had bought 2 then, but I couldn't pick them up until the 26th. Now, if any of you out there do retail, please enlighten me, because I think that that is the dumbest thing in the world to hold back something. Because I stood in I stood in Ulta looking at this palette, and as I stood there, I called Sephora, who told me they couldn't sell it to me, and I said, well, I'm just going to buy one here and I'll come there to buy mine, because I would have preferred to have bought this at Sephora because I understand their point system better, and they missed out on a $120 sale. I mean, not that they're hurting, but I was going to purchase too. And because I couldn't, the person that I was talking to knows me well. I'm in there all the time. And when he told me that, I said, well, I'll just come in there and buy mine, and then I'll make this one a gift for my daughter. So I do like this, but like everybody says, you're going to have fingerprints. I did that, and I just, opened it up. And this one, I don't consider it any more flatter than the other two. I'll have to compare all three of them together. But you do have to open this one up. But I do like these colors even better than the Vice 2. And I think that my daughter will too. Now, you heard me say I actually dabble in eyeshadow. I might put on 1 or 2 shades. She actually wears it, and I'm sure she can apply it way better than me. But there was a mishap with the one last year, and I had ended up taking it back, and then when I went to get it back, one of the shadows were broke. So this time we're going to hold on to this one. This one is going to be for her, and then I'm going to get me one. But they had another one in there that had a color called Moon Shadow. I don't know what that's about. It was a small one, so I'm such a color fiend that I just might go back and get that. So there's nothing in this case. But I thought they said that this came with something. That's what I thought they said, that this was coming with mascara or something. And mine didn't come with anything. There's nothing in here unless it's connected to this somewhere. I don't see it. I just heard a lot of people say if it wasn't an eyeliner, it was coming with a mascara. But mine did not. And y'all can see I'm on here searching for it. So I'm going to put this back. But that was the last thing that I got. But I don't understand, why stores do that. So what is the purpose of them holding a sale back? Because Ulta wasn't holding theirs back, but I'm guessing because they only had a few out, either they sold a lot of them or they weren't supposed to have theirs out either yet, but they did. So I just wondered about that. But I really think that is one of the dumbest things a store can do, because like I said, I was going to go there and I was going to purchase 2, but now I will wait. So that was it. And until the next time, everyone, have a great day. And if you have any input on this, I look forward to it, because I keep looking at this, but because I want to hold this one back for her, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to wait till I get mine, which will probably be this weekend. So again, until the next time, everyone, have a great evening.